Bible says, submit yourself therefore unto God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Miss Jackie, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, when you come into church, have a clear mind. You know, don't concentrate on this or that or that. Concentrate on one thing, and that's on God above. And that's it.
Amen. Turn your Bibles to 1 Peter chapter 5. Just show you something real quickly. Brother Tony, read 1 Peter chapter 5 for me. Starting in verse number 6. Nice and loud.
Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time.
Keep on, verse 7.
Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you.
Now what does humility and prayer have to do with each other? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due season. Casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. Look down verse 8. Go ahead, brother. Verse 8.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Who is our adversary, church? God. Say it loud like you mean it. Now, God is not our adversary. He's our advocate. The devil is our adversary.
I won't pay it to them.
That's all right, Miss Jackie. Amen. That's all right. I'd rather we give an answer and be wrong. Amen. That's all right. We all right. Amen. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking may devour. Verse 9. Go ahead.
Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Now, verse number 9 is a key verse, because the devil often are able to isolate us, because he makes us feel that nobody understands, nobody feels what we feel, nobody even knows what we're going through, and in situations like that, he's able to isolate us. Just because no one is talking to you does not mean that you're the only one being bothered with something. Don't ever allow yourself to get the Elijah syndrome. Y'all know what the Elijah syndrome is?
No.
Now, the Elijah syndrome is Elijah felt like he was the only one. Everybody else had forsaken God. They've thrown his altars down, and now he's the only one that's left, and now they're trying to kill me. See, Lord, I told you, nobody understands me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's going through something. Nobody truly knows what's going on with me. That is false. The same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren. It just basically means that we're all born through affliction. Amen. And we're all born through affliction for the same cause. Amen. What is it? To be more like Christ. Amen. All things work together for good. Right? All right. We'll get off of it. But anyway, because there's something I want you to understand. So you come to church, you're ready to hear from God. Amen. Because of the fact that you have been able to deal with yourself in a spiritual way. You've been able to get in the presence of God and allow God to flush all that junk and goop out of you. Amen? 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 But if you don't, then what happens is you bring that right into the house of God and you don't check yourself. But then you find it easy to check everybody else and not check yourself. And the one thing that we have to understand is that until we check us, we can't check nobody else. You can be seeking. Thank you. Amen? Now I'm just saying that because of the fact that I understand what the enemy is trying to do. He's trying to distract you and stop you from being something for God. Stop you from being able to do anything for God. From investing in other people and pouring yourself out into them. Somebody say amen. 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 So the thing is, we come to church ready to hear from God. We come to church to be challenged, to be renewed, to be revived and quickened. Amen. We come to church to say, God, speak to me. And I don't want to be spoken to with kitty gloves on. When I went to church, I wanted to get spoken to. I didn't want the preacher to try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Sugarcoat. Amen. I wanted the Lord to speak to me and deal with me where I was. And when he did, man, it was an awesome thing. Amen. Because it helped me to understand what the Lord was trying to do, what the Lord wanted to do in my life. Amen. So come to church to be encouraged.
Amen.
Sometimes we reprove and exhort it. Amen. The enemy is always pulling and tugging. It seems that if it's not one thing, it's another. Can anybody agree with me tonight?
Yes.
So then we come to church and our attitudes are not right. While it's easy to blame a bad attitude on something or someone, the truth of the matter is we must get to the nitty-gritty. Somebody said we got to get to the nitty-gritty. He said in the book of James, chapter 4, James got right to the nitty-gritty. He said, he said, why coming wars and rumors of wars among you? Come not they even of your lust at war in your members. He said, listen, the problem is not with people or with things. The problem is with the stuff that's going on inside of you. And unless you allow the Lord to deal with the stuff inside of you, you are never going to be free.
Amen.
You are singing and smiling and enjoying the fellowship, but really you are in bondage.
Amen.
There is no freedom.
Amen.
If you haven't learned to turn stuff over to God.
Amen.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. I've been going through some stuff with the people in my house. In my office the other night, I'm in there and I'm praying. I'm going, Lord, I don't know what to do about some of these situations. And I had my fist balled up like this while I was praying. You know that you're in some deep prayer when your fist is balled up and you're praying, and then I can hear, it was like I heard the Lord's voice that said, open your hands. And at that moment I realized that my hands were balled up and they were tight and I was in prayer. And the Lord said, open your hands. You have to let it go. Because you don't have control. And I had to realize that the control that I had was very limited. I've had to learn how to let go and turn it over to God. And ask God to please do what I cannot. Because I'll drive myself crazy. Y'all be coming to see me in building 51. Y'all be coming to see me somewhere where I'm not supposed to be. I'm over there with the deer, being like Brother Cato back there. Amen, brother. Amen. Because I lost my mind because of the fact that I'm trying to hold on and control stuff that is beyond my control.
Amen.
The thing is, even if I could control it, doesn't mean that I'm changing nothing. And that's what I learned. With my daughters, I tried to control them. The problem with that was, when they got older, they still did what they wanted to do. I didn't change their heart. Only thing I did was just postpone the inevitable.
Yes, sir.
So I've had to learn to let go. Amen?
Amen.
I remember my pastors always say, you cannot legislate morality. Morality is something that comes from the heart. And the only thing that I can do is ask God to get a hold to the heart of the people in my home, the people in our church. And God get a hold of their heart so that they can serve Him from the heart. So that they don't need a bunch of rules and regulations and all this stuff that comes along with it. Because as a parent, I want to protect and control. Because I feel that this will keep them from making bad decisions. But more than that, I have to try to lead them into the presence of God. That can change them from the inside. The nitty-gritty just means that our attitudes are a reflection of our spiritual temperature. Amen? Our attitude is like a thermometer. Amen? Y'all hear me tonight? Amen. Whether you hear me or not. Our attitude is like a thermometer. Amen? So when our attitude is right, then it measures that you have a good attitude. When it's not, then it measures that you don't, that something is going on with you. And I'm going to show you what it is. Amen? Our relationship with God, that's the thermostat. Because when the Bible tells me that wrath, anger, variation, emulation, and all that stuff, those are things of the flesh, something is wrong. When my attitude is not where it should be. A lot of times we say, well, it's not where it should be, preacher, because you don't understand. No, you don't understand. As much as Jesus went through, why I'm so quiet? He never allowed the situation to become a part of him.
Amen. That's right.
And if you continue to excuse having a rotten attitude, you're going to be one of the people that's not going to be around him long.
Amen.
And I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be given excuses why you should be mad. There is not a person that has ever did anything for God that didn't have reasons why they shouldn't have been upset and why they shouldn't have walked away. You read your Bible, and what you'll see in this Bible is that you see a lot of people that could have had excuses why they couldn't do anything for God, or why they shouldn't do anything for God, or why they were mad, or why they were angry. You will read that in your Bibles, and yet you will see a group of people that, even in spite of that, continue to move forward for God.
Amen. Amen.
See, the thing is, the real test of your character is what it takes to stop. What is it going to take to stop you? See, tonight I ain't even trying to impress you. I'm just trying to tell you tonight that the thing is, you got to have something inside of you. And that thing is a relationship with God. That has to be the thing that's inside of you that tells you to keep moving forward in spite of what you see, in spite of what's going on. That you got to keep your eyes on Christ. Amen? Y'all hear me? Many times, my friend, we say, well, I should have a bad attitude. You don't know what happened. Doesn't matter what happens. Amen? Amen. Your attitude will always follow your relationship with God or the lack thereof. Because our bodies is bent towards sin. Amen? Anyway. James 4:4 says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Therefore, whosoever be the friend of the world is the enemy of God. Do you know what it is to be an adulterer? Anybody? What's an adulterer? Yes, ma'am. What's it be an adulterer?
That's to be involved in sexual activity when you're not married.
Amen. Did you know there was such thing as spiritual adultery? Did you know there's such thing as spiritual adultery?
Amen.
It's when we become unfaithful to God.
Amen.
It's when we become unfaithful to God and we allow situations to make us turn away from our first love.
Amen.
Christ is our first love. You remember in the Bible where it's talking about the churches and he said, I have somewhat against thee because thou hast left thy first love. And so many times, Christians, we find it easy to turn our backs on our first love when things don't go the way we think they should. Things are not always going to go the way we think it should. Amen? And sometimes being in the middle of the will of God is going to be the hardest place in the world to stay.
Amen.
See, you have to make sure that you're in the right place. We talk about this building. This building is very important because it's a place where the people of God come together. Amen? In this place, it's not about my family versus your family versus my family. We don't draw battle lines. Amen. My children always say, Dad, just don't seem like we can have you to ourselves because you have to share us with everybody. But it's just hard when a situation happens and then everybody starts drawing battle lines. Well, me and my family is over here. You and your family can stay over there. That's hard. Amen? Because here we are teaching inclusion. That we are all family. All for one and one for all. Amen? My kids understand that. My kids have to hear people call me dad that is not really connected to me like that. But they have to put up with it. Amen? And they do. They really do.
Amen.
Audrey didn't at first. And she didn't even want her sister calling me dad. That is not your dad, Audrey. I am your dad. But Jesus said, who is my mother, my brother, sister and my father. And then he took his hands and did like this, and all they that do the will of my Father, the same is my family. Amen? I'm not saying you're supposed to hate your family. What I'm saying is, in this kind of situation, it has to be about the house of God. I have family members that's right around me, but I'm closer to the people in my church than I am to them. That's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. Amen? It's okay. That's the way it is. I have people that will reach that would throw themselves down in front of me to keep me safe. They're faster than people in my own family will. But that's okay. Amen? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But when things start going bad, that's not the time for us to start separating from each other. Division is not of God. Somebody say amen. Amen. See, the right house will always preach the right doctrine. It will always talk about having a unified spirit, and in that going out and doing something that we cannot do in the flesh. But it starts right here. Amen. Somebody say amen. Amen. See, the disciples were powerful. Let me tell you something. It didn't start in the street. It started in the upper room. They were powerful. But listen to me. Before they ever went in the street, they had to get unified, first of all, in the upper room. Amen. Once they went to the street, they were powerful. Amen. Because they understood that if I'm going to serve God, I have to love my brothers and sisters. Amen. That the most important people in the world are my brothers and sisters. Are you going to disappoint me? Sure I am. Am I going to disappoint you? Sure I will. But does that stop us from being family? No, it doesn't. Because we're all bought with the blood of Christ. Amen. Amen. We have to preach the right doctrine. Amen. Amen. Somebody say amen. 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 And when we preach the right doctrine, we will draw the right people. Amen. Amen. We will draw the right people into this house. Amen. Amen. And the thing is, I found that as long as we have a heart toward God, that everybody that's here will be able to stay put no matter what happens. Because the fires are going to come. But when the dust settles, if your eyes are still on Christ, you'll be able to stand. But if you don't, then no matter how good things get, you'll find a reason to get out. You'll find a reason to walk away. So tonight, we have to make sure that we're in the right house, with the right attitude, under the right doctrine, so we can draw the right people. God bless you. Let's go to Lord in prayer. Let's try and pray for us. Amen. Love y'all. Love you. Amen.